yeah, Donald Trump, listen, man, I supported him this last year. I apologize for doing so.
Pussy. It just is. Yeah, we have too many of these men. There's too many of them. It's like, but see, look, Dave Smith never supported Trump. Neither did most of these people. I mean, Bannon, you know, you can go either way with him. I just, you know, I not so sure about him either. But as far as the big group of them, they all did. Remember when people a couple years ago were putting up the videos of like MSNBC and CNN, and they were all saying the same talking point, the exact same thing? That's what all these people have done. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene saying that it's only took 6 months and Trump's taken us into World War III and a foreign war. That's liberal. That's literally liberal hysteria. Dave Smith, liberal hysteria. That's why I never was attracted to liberal men. Just because they're wussies. And it has nothing to do with about bombing or going to war. It's just, it's a trait that was missing in their DNA, okay? It just is. They're whiny, and they're, oh, I'm apologizing because I voted for Donald Trump. Okay, what? You wanted Kamala in? Yeah, way to go, Dave Smith. You total loser, okay? He is, okay? I mean, talk about making a total fool out of yourself. If you think that real MAGA supporters believed any of you, no, we were questioning you. We were just being silenced, as we still are. I have never heard a man, I don't think, well, not a fake man, well, this person that should be a man. I've never heard such whining. You know, from females, you hear whining, okay, and that's bad enough. But, I mean, that's all he does. Dave Smith whines. He whines. Whines, complains. It's wussy. What I really don't understand is, because what aggravates me about all of these non-masculine men is that they think that by saying that Donald Trump's being controlled by Netanyahu or being controlled, when they say stuff like that, they're chalking Trump up to being an idiot. He's not an idiot. But even these false, fake MAGA people that were never MAGA have never given him the credit he deserves. Oh, he's just listening to the false intelligence agencies, as Bannon will say, or he's just listening to Netanyahu. No, Trump told Israel to stand the hell down when they were going to start bombing again, and they did. That has always been what has gone on in my lifetime. It is. Regardless of, they listen to us, because many times they get pissed off about it. They do. But they know that there's a line there that they cannot cross, really. So, but these people aren't going to give this a rest. But it's such an insult to act like that anybody would be controlling Donald Trump. Okay, it's ludicrous. Okay, he's the one. I mean, look, these pussies are the ones being controlled. They sell out because they want to get money, they want to get fame, or they just believe in their Islamic revolution cause, which is who they serve. Okay, there's no doubt here that Iran should never be having a bomb, never. And they don't need 60% uranium for energy. It's that simple. So the excuse all these losers make is that they were doing it for energy reasons. They don't need to enrich uranium to 60% to do that. That's how people knew. So, and it was actually a whistleblower from Iran that said where all the sites were. So I'm sorry, these people have gone so far as to act like that Iran is a normal country. Their people are. I mean, Iran at one time was as Western as we, believe it or not. I mean, before I was born, and they didn't, and the Shah that they had in that never thought that they would, anybody would ever be able to, take them into communism, and overnight it went. So it's something to be leery of, Americans, because if you don't think that that could ever happen here, and if you see what's going on in Europe and England with the Islamic craziness, and I'm talking about the Islamic radicalism, then think again. So, but that's, to me, that's who all these people serve, is they serve the Muslim Brotherhood, no different than Obama did. And because the Democrats and the liberals and I hate to say Democrats, because Democrats are normal. I mean, the ones that have left that camp. But as far as the far left radicals and that crazy group, they always side with the people that hate America. All the anti-war groups did it. These are just the modern anti-war groups. I love how people are saying that Trump broke his promises. No, true MAGA people never ever expected Trump to just be okay with Iran having a nuke. Trump has said it before many times that Iran, I mean, he's posted about it on Twitter back before he was even president. Iran cannot have a nuke. It is absolutely known by any normal people. These are Candace Owens, Dave Smith, Marjorie Taylor Greene, all the rest of it. These are not normal people. The Democrats do this. They get their operatives or the Muslim Brotherhood to, again, they come in just like CIA used to do and infiltrate, and they act like they're for your cause. And then they get all these followers in the hope that when they shift and all of them shift together, it will pull people away from Trump. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So give it up. I mean, at this point, if Dave Smith wants to save any face whatsoever, but I don't think he's that smart to do it, he would get off his rant about this. I mean, he's gone as far as to say that Trump should immediately be impeached. Yeah. Trump told the Democrat Party, bring it. Because they were talking about it. But even Nancy Pelosi herself said, no, we're not going to be impeaching him. Pelosi did say it. I mean, I think it pained her, but she's like, no, that's not the answer, because he had a right to do it. But see, the reason I look at these are non-masculine men is because our military, they're masculine, right? And so when these people whine and complain, especially when they're men, gross, then they just disregard our military. So this is the the modern day weather underground group, the modern day whatever anti-war students for Democratic Society. All the people that caused everybody to hate our troops back after Vietnam. I mean, this is, Dave Smith is the modern day example of that trash that we've seen in this country over and over again. Okay, so nobody wants forever wars, but we're not in a war, are we? No, we're not. The whole world hasn't blown up, has it? No, it hasn't. But these people never give Donald Trump, even Bannon doesn't give Donald Trump credit. I mean, he does sometimes, but then he's all in this camp with Marjorie Taylor Greene, and he says, well, we did this for Israel. Okay, but we know that Iran cannot have a nuke, too. Like, that's just not safe for anybody in the world. Okay? Because even though these people are fine with Israel being wiped off the map, Iran would use the nukes, and that would create catastrophe all over the world. So even if you're okay with let's wipe all those people off the map, and if you are, then you're in the Candace Owens, Dave Smith camp, and you're sick, twisted. It still would affect the rest of the world and take us into a disaster. So real men know how to handle this stuff.